What's going on YouTube? It's your host again. Here I brought you with a new video. And this time I got you a brand new series that I decided to, just get started on. It's called The Road to Spider-Man Far From Home. And you might be wondering, dude, what is Far From Home? Is there such a thing as Spider-Man Far From Home? Well, guess what? Yes, there's a thing called Spider-Man Far From Home, which is the sequel to, well, Spider-Man Homecoming. Even though I have the homemade jacket and it doesn't really have to do a lot with Homecoming, but still, it wasn't Homecoming. That's the thing. Anyways, so what I'm gonna talk about today is pretty much what Spider-Man Far From Home is gonna be about, because we gotta know what Spider-Man Far From Home is gonna be about, especially after that disappointing ending where Peter Parker dies in Infinity War, but surely he's gonna be resurrected in Avengers 4, which is obviously gonna happen. I promise you. I hope it's gonna happen. And what I'm here to talk to you about, like I said, is what's it gonna be about. Well, Spider-Man Far From Home is pretty much gonna be about Peter Parker on summer vacation. Pretty much he's going with his friends, which obviously you gotta know his friends from Homecoming, which are Ned, Michelle, or MJ because of the ending in Spider-Man Homecoming, and who else? Flash, even though he bullies him a lot in high school, and also who else? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Aunt May. She's not one of his friends, but still she's pretty much part of his family. But anyways, they're going to summer vacation, and pretty much the villain of the movie is supposed to be Mysterio, aka Quentin Beck. And if you don't know who Mysterio is, because you gotta know Mysterio if you're a Spider-Man fan. You obviously gotta know Mysterio. So Mysterio, his secret identity is Quentin Beck. He used to be a special effects whiz, and I gotta say he's probably better than me, because if you know from my other stop motion videos, you can tell that my special effects aren't really that good in my stop motion videos. But anyways, jokes aside, he used to be a special effects kind of person in movies and TV shows, until he decided to, take control of Spider-Man's role in the city, which has become the city's superhero, even though there's lots of superheroes that he could have taken down, like Iron Man, Captain America, Hawkeye, anybody. But nope, he chose Spider-Man. And he tries to take Spider-Man's role, trying to frame him for doing crimes he didn't do, and it doesn't work well. Mysterio fails, Spider-Man wins, blah blah blah, end of story, good ending, So pretty much, yeah, Quentin Beck is gonna be the villain of the movie, and also another villain that's gonna be, well, supposedly is gonna be another villain that, well, this is just a rumor. This is a rumored villain. So the rumored villain is Chameleon, because there's I forgot the actor's name, but he's supposed to play someone called Dimitri, and out of nowhere, I actually got the idea, Dimitri, what does that sound? Oh yeah, the Chameleon, of course. But it could be any Dimitri. It could be a tourist that joins in with Peter, or one of Aunt May's friends. It could be anybody. But the more that I think about it, the more that I think that if this is the Chameleon, it could also lead to Kraven the Hunter. But I'm gonna save that for another episode of The Road to Spider-Man Far From Home. But because we're here to talk about the simple plots of the movie. And you might be wondering, well, when is this set? After Avengers Infinity War, or after Avengers Infinity War, or before Infinity War? And this is where I get a lot of headaches to think about, because it could take place anywhere, but the more that I think about it, the more it's obviously gonna be after Infinity War and Avengers 4, because it's the first movie of Phase 4. Phase 4. And Avengers 4 is going to be the last Phase 3 MCU movie. And we gotta know what happens. We gotta know the aftermath of Avengers 4 or Avengers Endgame, whatever they end up calling it. We gotta know the aftermath. What happened after Avengers 4, whatever things, whatever ends up in the ending of in Avengers 4. So we obviously gotta know what happens after Avengers 4, and what a better hero to know what takes place after Avengers 4 than Spider-Man. Because I'm not just saying that because Kevin Feige confirmed, I think last year when Spider-Man Homecoming hit theaters, he obviously confirmed that Spider-Man is going to be in Avengers Infinity War, Avengers 4, and the sequel to Spider-Man Homecoming, aka Spider-Man Far From Home. Anyways, so yeah, he obviously said in an interview that it takes place after the events of Avengers 4, and I think also Amy Pascal confirmed that last year. So yeah, 2 people confirmed when does Spider-Man Far From Home takes place. And obviously, to be all honest, I actually don't believe that it'll take place before Avengers 4 and Infinity War, because why would they just go back to the prelude of Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4? Because we already got Ant-Man and the Wasp and all those other movies that came before the hype for Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4. Because we already got those movies under control. Why go back to that timeline again in the beginning of Phase 4? This is supposed to be a new phase. Not because, hey, let's go back to whatever happened to before Infinity War and all that stuff. Because we gotta know what happens after Avengers 4. You get me? Because if we go back to Avengers before Avengers Infinity War, it's just gonna be, it's just lazy writing and all that stuff. Because we obviously gotta know what happens to Peter after the events of Infinity War and Avengers 4. And why is it gonna take place after Avengers 4 and Infinity War? Well, it's because we gotta know what happens to Peter, and how would he deal with the fact that he just got resurrected after just becoming simple dust. Because we gotta know what his life is gonna be now that Aunt May knows that he's Spider-Man. How he revealed his identity to accidentally revealed his identity to Ned, and also how he got resurrected after Avengers 4, which of course he's gonna be resurrected. I promise you. Come back from the theater in 2019 and tell me if that happens. Which of course that's gonna happen. And I know that because I promise you, it's gonna take place after Avengers 4. I just gotta tell you that. Even though Kevin Feige has been trying to trick us that, ooh, it's gonna take place after Avengers Infinity War and all that stuff, so he's gonna stay dead. Because why would they even go back to Avengers Infinity War? I mean, pretty much, yeah. And also another rumor that's been going around is that Miles is gonna be the replacement for Peter in the MCU. Now, I love Miles. I love Miles. Heck, I even have my picture of Miles as my account picture. So that's as much, because I really like his character a lot. And even though I love Miles, I think it would be too early to introduce him and be like, oh yeah, here's Miles, he replaced Peter Parker and all that stuff. Because I want to be properly introduced to Miles. I want to be introduced to him properly. I want to get to know him before he obviously takes Peter's place. I want to get to know him better, so I can see that that he is the perfect replacement for Peter. We obviously have to get to know Peter first before he actually gets replaced by Miles. Because, well, that's just gonna be lazy writing if they just introduced Miles out of nowhere. So, yeah. Obviously Miles and obviously Tom Holland is obviously back for pretty much Spider-Man Far From Home, because why would they make... Because overall he first appeared Captain America Civil War, Spider-Man Homecoming, Infinity War, and he's gonna be back in Avengers 4, and also his sequel. And also, to be honest, why would they just come to the conclusion that Peter's gonna be dead permanently? Because they just got the rights to Spider-Man. Why would they just waste their time and just kill him off very early? Because for me, that would be too dumb, to be honest. It would be a waste of time when you got the rights to Spider-Man. I mean, they've been begging for the rights of Spider-Man since 2012, when The Amazing Spider-Man hit theaters, I think. And pretty much when The Amazing Spider-Man 2 bombed at the box office, but in a way that it failed at the box office. And they finally got the rights to Spider-Man. We've been waiting for this moment for Spider-Man to be introduced into the MCU. And then they just kill him off permanently. That would just be... That would be fair to the fans, obviously. Because we've been waiting for Spider-Man to be with the Avengers, with all the MCU heroes. Why would they just permanently kill him off? Because to be honest, I'm also been waiting for Spider-Man to be introduced into the MCU. And why would they just do that? Because I obviously trust they're not gonna do that, because they just got the rights to Spider-Man. And why would they just kill him off and make him remain dead? Because I obviously trust Marvel, and I'm sure they wouldn't do that. So, whatever Kevin Feige says, don't trust him. The movie's gonna take place after Avengers 4. I can tell you that. I promise you that. So, yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home is after the events of Avengers 4. I promise you that. And come back from the theater in 2019 and tell me if I was right. So, yeah. Can't wait for Spider-Man Far From Home and see what happens to Peter after Avengers 4. So, yeah. This has been a new video by, obviously, your host, Spider-Man himself. And pretty much, I hope you liked my jacket also. I got it for Christmas last year. Yeah, last year. So, anyways, that's my video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. And hope to see you later on the next episode of The Road to Spider-Man Far From Home. And also, I also have a few announcements, and that the Ultimate Spider-Man episode, the 4th season of Season 2 of The Ultimate Spider-Man, I'm still working on it. Don't worry, guys. It'll be uploaded soon. I'm still working on it. I promise. It's going to be uploaded soon enough. It's because I've been busy with my chores, special events, and all that stuff and all that exciting stuff that I have with my family during summer vacation. So, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.